Hey everyone, welcome back to another penny stock video. Today we're going to be looking at the stock ticker FBEC, FBEC, and this is another extremely exciting merger play that I've been digging deep into the past few days and taking a look at everything they have going on here, and I'm very, very excited for this merger now that's coming into this company on the OTC. So let's take a look at what's actually coming into FBEC and why I'm so excited about it. I'll just preface this by saying I'm getting big-time IGPK vibes here, okay? Because IGPK obviously we did the video a little over a month ago now on the big Chinese merger that was coming into IGPK. It was a massively successful run on that stock. Obviously, a lot of people made a lot of money. So FBEC looks to be following in those footsteps, as this is another gigantic Asian company that's merging into this OTC stock. I guess to become listed in the American markets, right? Because that's where everyone wants to be. All of these international companies, they want to be on U.S. stock exchanges, and this is a really good way for them to get onto the U.S. stock exchanges is by doing these pink sheet mergers initially, okay? So what's this merger? What's happening here with FBEC? Well, the merger's right here. They've already updated the profile. As you can see, they still have a little bit of work to do to actually make the merger all official. It does still have shell status, but we know what's coming in now because they did update the profile with the company. So here it is. It's Hahalolo.com, okay? And you can see James D. Dang is the CEO. That will be notable later when we take a little more of a look at what he's involved in. But what is Hahalolo? Well, Hahalolo is a Vietnamese company. Here is their homepage for Hahalolo.com. And what it is a social network, and it's also a travel and tour agency. So they're very much like a Expedia or a Booking.com in that sense, but then they also have the social network side of things. Okay, so at face value, this is Hahalolo. And right off the bat, you can see it's a pretty impressive, professionally done website. It has an active user base. You can see there's plenty of posts on here. They're getting likes, they're getting comments. So there is an active user base on this website already, and we'll talk a little more about the users and the user base that they have so far that I've found through my research online. But it is an active social media platform in Vietnam already. And as you can see here, you can book tours. Once it loads, my internet's a little slow. You can book tours on it, right? You can book hotels. Okay, very much like an Expedia. You can book flights. Brings you to flight.hahalolo.com. So that's taking a bit to load. We'll just move on to the next thing. Car rentals, shopping, newsfeed, okay? The whole deal. So this isn't everything that Hahalolo is. It's a good chunk of it, but Hahalolo is actually a lot more than this. And we're going to go into detail on everything that's going on with this company and why it's such a massive merger to come into the OTC. So let's dig a little deeper. First of all, here's their investor page. You can see very, very nice investor page. Shows off their app. This is their Vietnamese headquarters, them celebrating, right? Okay, a little more about what Hahalolo is. You can see more pictures of the app at use. And then there's investment opportunities. You can get involved in their investor program already, or you can actually earn a commission through, sales and sharing links and things like that on the platform. They have some introductory videos, affiliate program, commission, investment program, right, etc. So that's their investor page. So let's take a look at the Hahalolo app. So it's already on the US Apple App Store and Google Play Store. So it's right here. You can download the app. You can see on Google Play alone, it has over 500,000 downloads. So that's off to a really good start already, right? We have a company with clear proof right here on Google's App Store that they have over 500,000 downloads for this app already. And, I'm sure it's far more if you look at the Vietnamese market and if you look at whatever other app stores there are, right? I mean, obviously there's the Apple App Store as well, which doesn't tell me here how many downloads it has, but if it's got over 500,000 on Google Play Store, I would assume the number is well up there on the Apple App Store as well. Okay, so right off the bat, super impressive that they have this really massively successful app that is fully functional. You can go download it. It has a big user base already. So this is still just the tip of the iceberg with Hahalolo and what this company actually does. because it's much bigger than just this. So if we click here on Hahalolo Inc. on Google Play Store, it'll actually show us all of their apps. And look at that. So this is way more than just a travel and social network. This is an investment app. This is an encrypted chat. This is a search engine and browser. This is a finance platform and a social media platform, right? So they have all of these apps that you can go download right now. This is SocialTrip, which is another social media type of app they have for travelers. This is Hahalolo Invest. If we take a look at this, you can see it's designed for Vietnamese markets, and it's an investment platform where you can actually use this as an investment broker in Vietnam. Okay, so they have that. Let's go back. They have Haha Loo, which is their encrypted chat app, very similar to like a Signal or a Telegram or a WhatsApp. And you can see this already has over 10,000 downloads just on the Google Play Store alone. And I have actually downloaded these apps and tried them, and they all are fully functional, and they all are in English as well. So you can see very similar to a Signal or a WhatsApp. Data safety, right? It's all encrypted. It's anonymous login without a password. They actually just rebranded this to ZChat. So this is the new Haha Loo, which the app will be launching soon. But as of very, very recently, I think it was just within the past couple weeks, they rebranded the Haha Loo chat app to ZChat. You can see anonymous login, easy to use, multimedia messaging, stickers, privacy, security, lightning fast. Okay, very well done website here. So that's really exciting to see the launch of ZChat. And then they have Holoki. And Holoki is a fast money transfer service. And Holoki's already available in 192 countries and territories. Okay, with KYC verification as well. So this is not just a travel platform and a social media app. This is an entire tech company reminiscent of something like Amazon or Overstock that's been founded in Vietnam and is now coming to the United States market through FBEC. So they're merging in, and you can see that they have a full suite of products already available with tons of downloads, and that they're far more than just what you see on the surface. So let's take more of a look at all of the different apps that they have, right? I've shown you ZChat. Let's take a look at Holoki now. Or I'm sorry, let's take a look at HackGok is what I wanted to show you. So HackGok, you can download it on mobile phones or on your PC. I downloaded it on mine. And what it is it's built on top of Chrome, but it's its own web browser with a free VPN. It's completely ad-free as well, so it has a pre-installed ad blocker, and it has a fast file transfer service built in as well. So this is their own customized web browser plus customized search engine. So you're getting your own web browser and your own search engine through HackGok, and it's all, through free VPN. It says here, browse fast, secure, and ad-free on mobile and desktop. Built on the same technology as Chrome, HackGok has additional built-in features like Startup Boost and Sleeping Tabs, which boost your browsing experience with world-class performance and speed that are optimized to work best with Windows. Ultra-fast downloading, downloads 8 times faster than other browsers. Seamless file sharing between devices. Privacy built in. Intelligent tracking prevention that identifies trackers and helps prevent them from profiling or following you across the web. And then more from HackGok, you can see Hahalolo, Haha Loo, which is now becoming ZChat, and Heyo Tour. So Heyo Tour is another part of the Hahalolo suite of products. And this is a tour promotion website, and you can get good deals on tours, different Vietnamese, tourism destinations, etc. So they have so much going on with this company already. Obviously, we see that they have tons of app downloads already as well. But let's take a deeper dig into how big this company actually already is. And I found this website through the Vietnamese.org, the ambitious 16-year-old development of domestic social media in Vietnam. So it's an article they published, and it does mention Hahalolo in this article. Okay, so let me just find it here. 3 local success stories. In 2019, Vietnam launched its first travel-oriented social media platform, Hahalolo. So if we scroll down a little bit, you'll see a couple notable things, right? First of all, Hahalolo became sponsor of the 31st Southeast Asia Games, which were held in Vietnam. So that's a pretty big deal. And you can also see, and this article was written in 2023, and it says, at this point, the platform boasted, or I'm sorry, this is in reference to 2022. So it says, at this point, the platform boasted nearly 10 million registered users and connected services and utilities to 192 countries and territories. Became a member of the International Air Transport Association and the United States Tour Operators Association, drawing international media attention. So as of 2022, the company already had 10 million registered users. Okay, it's been approved by all these tourism organizations, and it was the sponsor of the Southeast Asia Games in 2022. So we know that in 2022, the company was already massive, and now obviously 2 years have passed, and they're preparing for their U.S. stock market listing, and they also launched Hahalolo US, which I'll show you in just a moment. So we can only assume they have grown since then, which means we're probably well over 10 million registered users for Hahalolo and their apps and services. So obviously that's a very impressive size for what's really a pretty new startup tech company that's going to be merging into this OTC, and it presents a really, really good opportunity potentially for us. So that's a little bit of a deeper look at the actual user numbers they have and things like that. Now let's show some more information here. If we go to Facebook, and here's their grand opening. Okay, so that's the grand opening of Hahalolo US, which I believe is in Orlando. So there's more evidence of how legit this company is, and obviously they launched in the US, so makes sense that they want to list in the US now as well. If we keep going, here's some posts from employees of Hahalolo. You can see if you just look at her profile, where was it here? Here it is. You can see, right, she's a employee, kind of ambassador on social media for Hahalolo. She keeps people up to date on what's going on via her Facebook. And she had a very, very interesting post here on March 1st about Hahalolo. And she says, preparation work for Hahalolo historic event, OTC NASDAQ IPO. April 2024, event Hahalolo's OTC codes revealed on NASDAQ. And it says, with this event, we would like to express our deep gratitude to 2,000 VIP guests in Hanoi and 2,000 VIP guests in Ho Chi Minh, who have always accompanied, trusted, and supported Hahalolo on its development journey. So, there's going to be 4,000 guests attending this big celebration event for Hahalolo's official listing on the OTC markets. And the speculation now is that this is when they're kind of going to make it all official. The whole merger should become official with this event, right? So we might see a press release, we might see shell tag removed. Regardless, this is the first time the company's really publicly addressing their stock listing. So this is a key event. So it does say April 2024 in this post. So I dug a little bit deeper, and I found another employee from Hahalolo. And in her post here, it talks about the event once again, and it mentions specifically on April 12th, there is a special event, and on that day, everyone who agreed together, Hahalolo, it will be happy. So obviously a little bit of a rough translation there from Vietnamese, but the point is, on April 12th is when this big event with 4,000 VIP guests / investors and the reveal of their OTC ticker, which is obviously going to be FBEC, is happening, right? So April 12th is our big dated catalyst. And obviously, dated catalysts are always really, really nice for stocks because they can get a big run-up in price leading up to the dated catalyst. And then, assuming the event goes well and the company makes the announcements people are expecting, it should perform very, very well because this is a huge deal to see a company of this stature and of this size coming into an OTC company. So, Just a couple more things I want to go over here. This is from their investor deck that they put on this website, prezi.com. Now, I can't translate all of this, but I believe what this means is it looks like they're projecting $300 million in revenue by 2025, or within this 2023 to 2025 window, and I think they're projecting 300 million users here as well. That's how I'm interpreting it. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But that's a little fun tidbit. You can go through here. If you search it on Prezi.com website, search this, and you'll find it. And they have a whole presentation here about them listing and various information, right? So you can go check that out as well. And then one last thing I want to show you that's pretty interesting, because if we go back to HackGawk here, you can see it says coming soon, HackGawk with crypto. And so you're going to be able to have all your wallets and cryptocurrencies integrated right into the HackGawk browser. So then you got to look into, well, what's this company's relationship with crypto? And it turns out there is one, and it's with this company, Funri Inc. And so as you can see, the contact listed here, the vice president of Funri Inc. is Hoa Dang, who is James Dang. So this is his Asian name, right? I mean, it's pretty typical that they use like an anglicized first name for English audiences, but this is his actual name, is Hoa Dang, which is this guy here, James Dang, CEO of FBEC and of Hahalolo. So what is this company? And what is the relationship with Hahalolo? Well, we know that Hahalolo is interested in crypto and it's interested in crypto apps. Well, Funri, here's their website. And you can see that right up top here, it shows FMC Pay. So let's click on FMC Pay. And you can see that FMC Pay is a cryptocurrency exchange that's currently being developed and registered in the USA. And the officers of Funri are the same officers as Hahalolo. And also, if we look at the address, 5000 Central Park Drive, Lincoln, Nebraska, this is the same address as Hahalolo US as well. So the registered same address, it's the same officers. So we can kind of jump to the conclusion that Funri is doing some sort of joint venture or, is some sort of subsidiary of Hahalolo. But these companies are very much involved with each other. And obviously, if Funri is developing the crypto end and they want to integrate that into HackGawk, even better, right? They just keep improving their platforms. Like I said, you can go download all of these apps right now, and you can see that they all work and they all have users. So it's really, really impressive to see a company like this. I mean, a full-fledged tech company that's really quite developed already, merging into an OTC company like this. It's definitely super, super exciting. So go check out all of their products that Hahalolo actually has. And I'm sure you'll agree with me that it's a pretty darn big deal that they're merging into FBEC. And then the kicker is we now have that dated catalyst. So there was speculation as to when the company would actually officially announce it. Well, now we know that they're officially announcing it on April 12th and that there's going to be tons and tons of investors at this presentation. And this is the first time, the Asian side is going to even hear about FBEC. So it should bring in a lot of investors from around the world versus right now, only a few Americans that even track OTC pink sheets even know about this, right? So it's going to get a lot more exposure when that event happens on April 12th. So that is FBEC and Hahalolo, and as you can see, I think it's pretty convincing that it's one of the biggest mergers we've seen in the OTC in the past year for sure. I would say second to IGPK. Honestly, this company has more information out there and more English stuff out there than IGPK does, so you could kind of make the argument it's bigger. So yeah, go do your research, guys. Not investment advice, but certainly looks good to me, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and might want to grab a little FBEC because it should get very interesting soon. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.